if there's increasing production of nitrous oxide which escapes in the atmosphere, you will have a breakdown of the ozone layer, which will create global warming at the end, right? So global climate change. This is actually connected with another cycle, with another biogeochemical cycle, and that's the carbon cycle. And most people know about CO2 footprint, but nitrous oxide, as well as methane, are two other important greenhouse gases. And it turns out that the biological methane filter, which is provided by bacteria that oxidize methane finally to CO2, these organisms are very sensitive to intermediates produced in the nitrogen cycle. When you use satellite imaging of the globe, you find overlaying methane and nitrous oxide plumes. And you can follow this along the continental shelves. You see it's the Pacific Rim, so the whole Chinese, and then Indochina. It's the Middle Europe, Central Europe, Mediterranean, and it's the Eastern Seaboard, North America, that have the highest impact of these two gases. We basically overfeed microbes that are naturally present with substrate, and because of the created imbalance in the community, that leads to this output of these gases. So in one instance, it's an overproduction, the nitrous oxide. In another instance is the destruction of the biological methane filter, because methane is produced by archaea in the anoxic sediments. And so if you remove the filter, then more methane gets through, right? The ultimate dream would be that we can inform those who make policy, environmental policy, and can create some limitations on what we do as human society. On the other hand, we are running against the need to feed the world, which is very soon increasing by another billion, right? So there's a yin-yang kind of situation. But what scientists like I and the next generation that we try to excite should learn is how these modules work together. I mean, we cannot think of this as we make certain organisms go away, right? They have been here, they are here, and they will always be here, as long as there's a planet Earth. But what we should learn is whether we can influence their environment in a certain way that they can function the way how they have functioned in the past.